Hello, hello. Oh, let's bring that down a little bit. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you guys. I hope you're doing swell. It is 5:30 in the morning. Sleep's been whack, but I'm still amped for some reason, and I need to kick myself in the butt to do more streaming. A lot of anxiety lately, so let's get on with more Danganronpa. Warning, this is generally loud when I click this. Warning for me mostly, actually. Right, T? Alright. Make sure everything's good. Alright. Richard, I'm assuming you're one of the people in chat here. We're in chapter 4. We don't know who's gonna die, except the opening card had something about Hina. And compared to the last card had Hiro on the front, or Hirofumi, and Hirofumi did die last time. At least he was in the center of it, so we'll see. Sorry, I was adjusting my hair because I just had a shower and I don't want it to get really wonky. But we got a new area. This is the big thing, I think. I wasn't supposed to look around the first floor, was I? Okay. We have the 4th floor now, eh? Wait, is it behind me? So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Oh yeah, and also last time there was a hidden room that Kyoko told us. And we found it, and then we instantly got knocked out and lost all our information there. Okay. I'm guessing I can't go in there. Now I'm also sus of all the males' washrooms, because that's where we found... Oh, there's nothing in here. That secret room. Data lab. No good, the door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center. But what's behind the door that is it's a total mystery. Can I look at the map and see kind of where everything is? Okay. Oh, there's a music room. Cool, okay. We'll go... Actually, I want to go see the music room. Anything else? I played cello and trumpet and bass guitar for years. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. What up, Kyoko?
Hey.
No, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think.
So...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Yeah, did I not tell her what happened? Well... You know you didn't? It was fun. Not even a recorder, Richard. Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came behind, and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. When I came to, the mountain of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about the room. Ooh.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room, it must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then, you knew I was going to get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. And let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said, you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have a say in the matter.
So then...
So now, it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. My secret? Huh? Do you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
Am I hiding something? Oh, I am! Shit. About Sakura's and Monokumo's, like, big massive fight. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Ah, well.
Hey.
We're friends. So you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right, that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. I gotta choose to tell her or not tell her? I'm gonna tell her. I trust her. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. Talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but nothing worse. Yeah, tell her. What? It's not letting me choose it. I want to tell her. Game? How about this is full illusion of choice. Thank you, Gabs. Also, hi, Gabs. Sorry, I can't tell you, not yet.
Correct.
So, that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say. Now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am. I would tell her.
That's fine. Goodbye.
I would 100% tell her and just be like, oh. I was the same at this point. I also wanted to tell her. Those parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Yeah, no shit. She revealed something big to you and you were just like, meh. I tried! I wonder if anyone in the school can play piano. Well, granted she doesn't tell me everything. She eventually does. Sussy baka. Personally, I would have told her. I would have been like, yeah, I saw this. I don't want to believe she's evil yet, but like, shit. There's an office. So many rooms on this floor. Right, T? I remember I was extra annoyed about that choice because I contemplated it for a while, but before deciding to tell her, and it was like, nope, I would be pissed. This is the office, but of course there's no hint of any features that we'd normally be able to rely on. Why are there so many flowers? Oh my goodness, okay. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes that feel much weirder. Okay, I think that's the second one. Am I just looking at all the flowers? At least I'm getting coins. When you are done this, you have to play the other games with Makoto and decide which Makoto is better. There's another game with Makoto? You have to play the other game with a Makoto and decide which Makoto is better than Makoto. Oh, like another game with a Makoto main character? And so far this guy's garbage. I kinda hate this Makoto. A different Makoto. The only Makoto I can think of is Sailor Jupiter. And Sailor Jupiter wins. Persona 5? Do I have Persona 5? No, I think I have Persona 4. I have one of the Personas. Oh! Oh shit! I didn't even notice that. There's a picture on the floor. This picture. Yeah, okay. All the people that are dead. Again. Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Smiling faces of the 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. Persona 5R is on Game Pass. I thought about that. I'm still overwhelmed with the amount of games I have right now, but I thought about getting Game Pass. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. That's a mood. Yeah, when I was younger, we could afford 1 or 2 games a year. Now I'm older, I'm like, I can afford all these games, and I'm like so overwhelmed. You're smiling the way you expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka. No, there's no way Monokuma did that. It must be a fake. You're a fake! Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on! Then you're saying this picture is real? I hear you, T.
Hey,
If there were such a thing as a Noble Truth Prize, I'd take 1st, 2nd, and 4th place. Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
It's true.
This picture is real. No more, no less. With Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real, if that's true. That's the case. Oh, did he take it? I love how he constantly says they're smiling while Celeste is trying to rip Hifumi's head off, right? And Hifumi has a camera, it's like very sus. Is that everything in here? I think so. I mean, I think I got that flower. Yeah, I did. I would like be looking at these pictures in that box, but I guess it's not worth saying. What could it mean? Okay, my first thought, and I feel like... Okay, I gotta go there last. That's too big of a door. My first thought, and I feel like it's too obvious, can't be true, is that you don't actually die, you get released, but that's just... No. That's not this kind of game. That they're not dead and they're alive and they're fine. But I think it's a forgery. I don't know. Or they all had amnesia. I don't know. I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. It's really like pointing to making it seem like when you die, you don't actually die. You get released. But that doesn't make sense because we see their bodies and we see them, you know, dead. But then that makes me believe that it's forged. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school score. Very kind, gather your coins and come play with me, or you might die of or I might die of loneliness. Yeah, you also watch the executions, and like, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but like, you know, I feel like Celeste and Mondo, you can kind of get away with them not actually dying, like, I don't know, sneak them out somehow. But Leon's was like too obvious, too like extreme. And he was in the first picture we found. Okay, that's Headmaster. Oh god, a chemist lab. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is a chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina. You need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay then. Sakura's lost. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, it's nothing.
So then.
Okay, we're not gonna actually talk with them. Remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine. Ah, listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kind of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have proteinizing what is that? A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like the cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's gold mine. My prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. Gold mine, huh? Now Sakura and Hina are gonna get hopped up in protein and then kill the whole school. That'll be the end. Yeah, if Sakura goes rogue, they're screwed. That's why I love Sakura. I can't believe there's more of the school. My school was only 3 floors. Alright, headmasters. The nameplate on the door said headmaster's room. Headmaster room. There must be something worthwhile in there. And it's locked. Shit. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall, talk to others. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes, of course Byakuya isn't here. So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Alright, let's start with Hina.
Yeah.
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor. Had all kind of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
There was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Org are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Don't call my wife Org. So fucking rude. Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. There were medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poisons? They were all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya and Toko about the poisons, right?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well,
just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. Just in case? Yeah, I think you're right.
however,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Yeah, I don't know, like, okay, my first thought is, well, let's lock up the poison. You know, all agree to know where the key is, or to fucking throw the key in the trash. So no one poisons each other, but I don't know. Alright, what did you find? I found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, and they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow lock the door and get inside, why don't they ever use Sakura to kick down the door?
But
Who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
Hey! It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. Okay, this is why. What was that? No, please. Continue. Did you say I got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips and down? Is that what you said? Hell no, I didn't. Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
I'm being
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher
That's
had such faith in
my
you.
room, you know.
Is
It
that
is
you
now, anyway.
Betrayal.
And you're thinking of busting it down. Seriously, don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. Squinty face. You're totally mad. Crying face.
This is kind of
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're going to go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously?
too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks. Damn. That was like my first thought, is just fucking breaking it down. Is he gone? Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was going to kill me for serious.
Well,
But if he would go out of its way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Well, you just said you can't break it down. You didn't say lock picking. Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. Kyoko? Yeah, she doesn't want to fucking talk to you.
so,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like that.
What's your
I
deal?
bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Yeah, if we just fucking talk to her. So, has everyone said what they need to say? I think so. We're not going to mention the music room.
you're serious.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way to get out of here. I haven't been so depressed since my house burned to the ground. Somebody do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found a picture up on, oh, right, the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that shows Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one. Another one? Yeah, she's not smiling. But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka. Huh? They were all smiling. The classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, and everyone who was in it, there would have been some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Something deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be. It's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write it off as a lie, but...
So
Then you trust Monokuma's words over the people who have died. She's so pissed. Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? She's not getting emotional, she's just poking out holes in your statements. I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Makoto is fucking dumb. Come on, guys. Stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyways, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still... Are you still so conflicted?
What?
Oh, it's this bitch. It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya. Oh, you all have the same sunken look to your face. You were all so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. Fuck you! When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure. Holy shit, man. Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone, you're not part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. Okay, these are good insults, but this guy also feels like an angry middle schooler. Like, it's like, you guys fucking suck. I don't need friends. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey.
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? Oh, there's something in the bath. He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he just tell him something?
It would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath. If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder if it could have been. I wonder what it could have been. I don't need friends, they disappoint me. That's Byakuya's like whole outlook. He's like, I'm destined for greatness. I don't need people. When I got to the dressing room. Oh, okay, Toko's Toko right now. Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master! You don't have to keep saying it. Anyways, so what are you doing right now? Shut up! Stop bothering me!
How about that?
Get out of the way! We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well...
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
Huh?
What, are you his dog? If that's what Master wants, I do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. And genocide jail. Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure, thanks. Just kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist, and now a super sadist. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely, let us use the laptop.
What?
Didn't you hear what I said? Told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees, 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was so desperate. I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her, and I said, "Please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop?"
I'm on fire.
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. Oh, my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So, even you realize it's abuse?
Hey.
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Well, let's see.
You really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
She's like, fucking move. Single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then.
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Yeah, Makoto is useless. Until it comes to the actual trial. Somehow he suddenly has a brain then. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. One particular important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope Peak Academy, create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope Peak themselves. Oh, wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
No way.
It was the school itself. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego was finished. She's like, shut the fuck up. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Well, what does that mean? Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Kyoko's ready to slap a bitch. Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Okay, we figured that. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy, took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as some kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
They probably want to make like some kind of ultimate living situation. Or town of, you know, the best of the best. And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed the question into the computer, and the answers we got was,
Sorry.
sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry. And that's all he said. And it is really the end. If we get halfway through the answer, that's it.
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
So,
There's one thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. Get ready to hear the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history lot. Oh no. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. Okay. So this same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seemed possible, even likely, that he is somewhere in the school right now.
The headmaster?
Headmaster is here in school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Watakuman's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
You're serious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? Picklock it. I'll find a way. Oh my god, look at... Wow! I've not seen that face on her before. No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I
I can't explain why. I just know I have to find him. She has to. Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent. Okay, this seems really out of left field, but what if the headmaster is her dad? This seems like the kind of game where that would be the twist.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seems to be her attempt to regain her composure. She started typing again. Maybe she'd tell you what's going on if you talk to her, Makoto. Fucking right? Makoto's such a dipshit. Did you learn anything else?
sorry.
I'm sorry. That's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old. So that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. And it really is all over.
hey,
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
It's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was a flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that it was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it. Kyoko's like, whatever. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kind of tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So, Alter Ego did everything he could.
indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But,
But I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry? But he's a computer program, right? And you're such a piece of shit.
Well...
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't actually tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no, I do. Every time. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I felt the same way. Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But, you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and AI. I mean, flesh. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. This feels so weird that he's having trouble seeing Chihiro with Alter Ego as a friend when he's the one who's like leaves in a whole bunch of random shit. And there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check it out. Friendship has no survivable value. Instead, it gives value to survival. So anyways. Don't so anyways that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey.
Hero's just not big on technology. Yeah, I guess true. Anyways, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
Just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and who isn't your friend. She's so pissed. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well...
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least.
Nothing else. It must have had some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. And maybe they covered it up, that's what I'm thinking. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay to their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway,
Maybe. But right now, there's only one path open to us.
so...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy.
Correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what?
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got the feeling again.
Well,
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then,
Well, our business is done here. So for now, we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Then Oh, she's back. Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya's gonna be so mad at me. And she looks excited. Well, let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're still not mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. I'm just a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath. But that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage.
Please.
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the wall of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. I mean, he's trying to center your chakra, so are you going to center his chakra? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
Fang for a fang. Be careful, he just chanted the incantation of devastation.
Huh.
Ah, God, I hate Hero. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? Oh, it's nighttime already. He's gonna stab him in the chakras.
It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Okay, imagine if he does. If you look at like a picture with the 7 or 8 chakras, like they're all lined down the middle. That would fucking suck.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Correct.
So it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it will make me feel better that way. I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. I didn't realize it was Celeste that suggested that. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy, which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. Well, these mysteries make me worried. I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. He's getting more and more stuff. Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. Lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It'd be really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. It's totally tiny. It would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself, plus someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I just decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Okay. I imagine those little things play when they're sleeping. Just like force them to have crazy dreams.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. Also, okay, I had a thought. So when you see other people's rooms, they have stuff. Like, Hifumi's the main one I'm thinking of. He had a whole bunch of his nerdy stuff. Makoto doesn't have a single thing. He just has whatever was provided to him, and it's weird. Makoto is the most boring person in the world. He really is. What do you want? Well, the breakfast meeting.
That's enough.
Honestly, expect me to go. I should ask Byakuya what he meant about the stuff Alter Ego told us. Actually, no, I better not. The surveillance camera would catch us for sure.
What?
So? Oh, well...
Goodbye.
I mean, he could join us once in a while. Good morning, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. So, yesterday, you were kind of cool. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you said Alter Ego was your friend?
So,
Okay, we're like, let's not talk about Alter Ego, and then we're fucking talking about Alter Ego. I was thinking the same thing. When stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
So I'm really glad you said it for me. So thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam, burst out your special power.
'Cause,
I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it. Why is she blushing and sweating? Even before yesterday. Are you talking about the class trials and stuff? I mean, that stuff is just... It just kind of took care of itself, you know? It totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone's else, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Protag power. It is. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
I am right. Alright. Now that we got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub. She's right. Even if the road is long, don't keep moving forward, we'll never reach our goal. Alright, we got our crew. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. Oh, Toko! I didn't even notice her. I thought that was Kyoko over there. What are you staring at? Oh, Toko.
What's your problem?
What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite... I'm just going to stop with the voices right now. It's too early in the morning. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes the girl to have some meat on her bones, so... Oh my god. So I'm going to start eating. I'm going to force it down into my stomach. I'm going to eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose. What?
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she would come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty President Dirty of Dirtylandia. You don't understand.
Just the worst.
Yeah, Makoto's being a dipshit. You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? Wait, what is Hina suggesting? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy me. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Huh?
Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your little illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight spectacular activities only put us in even more danger. The fuck, Toko? Stop it. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalk tight. What? Going for all that extra credit? Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard? Yeah, someone throw a bucket on her. And it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after the other. Oh, Jesus. So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Sakura is such a pal. Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. Oh, fuck off, hero. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustrations.
You know?
Anyways, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? I don't like Hiro. Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Oh, you should talk to Kyoko first, but okay. Hiro means well. Hiro's just a fucking dumbass. Sakura. What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Oh my god, fuck off. Are you and he, Makoto? I don't care who they are as long as they got the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. Oh my fucking god. I have said nothing sexual and they're assuming. Why is this happening to me?
Well.
Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that from the battle? It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? That's the kind of pain coming from being a traitor? No, Sakura's not a traitor. I love Sakura too much. I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about. Save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, got it. Okay, the reason we're saving this for tomorrow, someone's gonna die and I'm not gonna be able to talk to her.
I'm sorry. You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. I hope Sakura doesn't die. I'm kinda nervous.
Huh?
Huh? How come?
What's your
'Cause
problem?
I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom. My mom. My dad, my mom, and my mom.
Huh?
You had two moms. What? That's just how things were. That's like a serious issue. No. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. Alright, hangout time, but we won't be able to hang out with Sakura, I'm assuming. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. I take my food to my room if I was living with these people, right? But in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. I mean, we're not really accusing her, we're asking her, like, hey, we saw this shit, what's up? Who the hell should I hang out with? Well, I should go to the store first. Is this the store? Also, you could preface it with being like, hey Sakura, I saw this shit. Are you okay? Do you need help? But then again, if she is like the mastermind, then she could easily turn it on you. Could you grab me a Red Bull? No, I'm gonna grab you a Monster. What? It had a 1% chance of repeating, and it did. Ew. Well, glasses. Oh, green one. We have a red one of that. I fucking don't know what that was. Frog costume from Mario? Did we just get cocaine? No, sea salt. Gabs, me and you were like, this is cocaine. Also used as a preservative, okay. Glasses, okay. Now, got another one of those. The fun plane. High definition. Look, they predicted the Switch before it came out. Or the Steam Deck. Chin drill. Fashion accessory that allows you to equip a drill to your chin. It is said to represent the idea of spiral energy. Okay. Green costume. It resembles a dinosaur, not a frog. And this is our achievements. Sorry, achievement shit. Okay. Alright. I'm guessing they're all gonna be on the 4th floor. We could try to hang out with Kyoko. Hina. And then, yeah, we can't talk to Sakura, because Sakura is... Let's see if Kyoko will be, like, willing to hang out with us. somewhere in the hallways. There she is.
Anyway,
I'm busy. I don't have time to waste. Nope, she told me to fuck off. Let's go hang out with Hina, because I don't like Hiro. Oh, so, we'll hang out with Hina. Might try Byakuya after this.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the metal plates. Oh. I know, we should try grabbing the top and yanking it down. Yeah, Hina's like 2 brain cells short of a brain. Okay, I've been holding on to this since the beginning. I'm gonna give it to Hina. I may get slapped. Let's go. Oh, she really didn't like it. Nope, I can't think of a single thing this is good for. Oh well. Oh, because of that, I didn't get anything from her. I bet Toko would have liked it. I didn't realize that was the thing. So far they seem to have liked pretty much everything I gave them, but I was like, this one's just out of left field. Why are you guys all on this floor? I feel like Toko or Hifumi would have liked it. Oh, hey Toko. Will you hang out with me?
That's fine.
I don't mind indulging you in my attention. My God. Sea salt. I don't know what to give him. Here, you have glasses. Here, have more glasses.
I see.
No, he doesn't like it. Okay.
Not possible.
Ah, shit. I screwed up today. I should have saved before free time. Just give him sea salt and tell him it's cocaine.
Attention, attention! Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Oh, shit.
Quickly, 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 quickly!
He's gonna give us another motivation. He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. And he sounded pretty serious about it, too. Alright. Let's see, what shit is he gonna tell us? Game doesn't tell you, but it really is a hidden value that determines if you can progress with conversations with him. Yeah. I mean, I guess I've been lucky every other time. Even the bad gifts progress it a little. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, as long as the bad gifts do progress a little, I won't worry about it. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Yeah, it might be just at a point in a certain friendship will take a couple of times. Okay. Sakura?
well then.
Makoto. Something happens to me, Hina. Oh, Sakura and Hina are wifeys.
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then.
Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura, I'll believe in you. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. It's so weird seeing it so empty. Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. Reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you. Of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Oh, don't kill Sakura. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words...
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
Hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura! He said it so openly. It made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura is a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. If she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I can't
Either way, I can't wait. Just like that, he was gone. I finally understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
Huh? What the heck?
So, what does this mean? Is it true? Fuck off. Has Org really been spying on us all for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong. You're
Well,
wrong.
he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? Then he was being serious for serious? Orc's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. She hasn't really said she has, but... So you've been lying to us all this time?
huh?
It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. Now he's finally going to reveal this. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? During the fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Oh, fuck off. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. Okay, then, Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Oh, well.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. Suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words?
I see.
I see. So even now, you're taking aim on our lives.
Wrong. You're wrong.
I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that.
What the hell?
You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? Shut up, Toko. This isn't time.
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility.
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean, if you both go down?
Hina.
Nina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... Damn!
This is a school announcement. As such, it's soon the doors to the dining hall will... Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way.
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is
Don't make me repeat myself.
over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
No, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why? Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That...
calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood in the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? How can everyone believe in my wifey? As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major league. even soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they like to go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear.
But I don't. I love how the things are accumulating in there.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Who do we think is dead? I love how Byakuya asks what he wanted her to do that made her betray the bear, and it was to kill them. So he was like, "You're after our lives, huh?" Bro, she literally just said she went against him because she didn't want to kill you. I know!
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
He honestly just twists people's words, and he's like, haha, I'm so smart, and he's like, fuck off. I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Is someone gonna be dead, or are we gonna have free time today? I can see Hina getting killed, and it's just like... Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. Oh, whoa, shit, he's joining us? What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refugee here. Refugee?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the mastermind's tool. The mastermind? Are you talking about Sakura? I mean, they're not wrong for doing that right now. That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things fair. Or unfair. Unfair. The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. You know. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is a trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot, if you really ask her to do something so dangerous, what if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Oh my fucking god. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
Oh, finally someone fucking slapped him.
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
Oh!
What?
I should have died? Interesting.
Interesting.
Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down. Holy shit.
That's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? Oh my fucking god, Byakuya, shut the fuck up. I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention. I'm so glad he got slapped.
Just a second.
It's what the other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
Friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to
And
play
I
with
will
you.
happily elude its attempts.
Ugh.
So, you know. How about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms, one by one. I would still eat. So what should I do today? I actually do get free time. Damn. Yeah, like, can I actually find Sakura? Okay. Oh, yes I can! Let's go talk to Wifey. Was she in the chem lab? Yeah! Can we hang out?
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I'm ready to open up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity. Yeah!
I see.
Even if I don't feel like talking, you'll still stand by me. Yes, the girl needs a hug. I still don't understand you, Makoto. Yay! I don't know what would be good. Should I give her sea salt? Love ring status. Wait, would it be really cute? I don't have any more. Giving her a cherry blossom bouquet because her name's like... Oh, I haven't given her this yet.
Bastard!
What? She hated the berserker armor? I thought she would love that. Damn. Oh well, at least I got to hang out with her. Oh wait, people are downstairs. You know what, we're gonna try Kyoko. Wait, wrong way. Maybe I should have given her the salt. Maybe she actually likes girly things despite also enjoying bodybuilding. She could. I don't really know her. Go away. Fucking fun. Okay. God, I don't... You know what? I don't like the last two I haven't hung out with a while, and I don't have to hang out with them. But fuck it.
What's your...
Yeah, pity. I feel like I gave her a gift. Facts before. I don't know what to freaking give people. I would give her the shears if she was, genocide Jill. You know what? We're gonna try it. Oh, she likes it! You don't really do. Oh, you're just trying to trick me. Thought Toko really totally hated me. It's not like she's going out of her way to avoid me. So, we're not actually talking either. Hey, Toko.
What's your problem?
What? You have a question? You have a question for your classmate? Huh? Is she happy? She's so fucking weird. I kinda asked before, what do you like to do in your spare time? I just write. I'm serialized, so I'm always really busy. When I'm not writing, I am studying. I'm not an idiot like you. Damn it. I had to go and open my big mouth again. You must hate me for sure now, right? No, it didn't really bother me. But I can't believe you actually write novels, and that people all over the world read them. So how do you get your ideas for what you write? Is it like real life experience, or... Are you stupid? What? I told you, didn't I? I write romance novels. How could I use my real life experience for that? It's all from my imagination. It's just delusions. Right? Delusions let you fall in love as much as you want, even if you never do in real life. Or are you saying you can't write romance unless you've already have lots of experience in love? No, not at all. It's okay, I'm used to people making fun of me. But someday I'll show them. I've got plenty. I'll get pretty someday and I'll show them all. Falling over like my Toko stoned her off. This time, I'm sure she hates me. Yay, skill points at least. 1 out of 4. Once we're all done. Alright, so we have had our 4 hangouts. Someone's bound to die.
This is a school. As such, soon the doors to the dining hall will... Okay then.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Oh, more crabs. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I would become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about to make you extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how is that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I hadn't heard it. Of course I've heard it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, and it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey think clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Crabs are, okay, this is gonna sound weird. Crabs are kind of cute. I don't mind them. Could not eat them. Oh, just bad experiences. Traumatized for life.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to greet us.
I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Yeah, there we go. Who's dead? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Alright, put your votes. Who's dead? I hope it's Byakuya, but it's probably Hina. Actually, that scream was probably Hina. Maybe it's Sakura. Oh no, it was him. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hira's fingers shook as he pointed. Oh.
Are you okay? What happened? She killed her.
Wait, no one's dead.
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
Hina's still alive. You can't vote because you know.
You gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. That led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyways, you totally non-adorable boys just get her out of my sights, okay? Or else I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Hiro's so fucking useless. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you are feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Oh, fuck off, Hiro. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. She's going through shit, man. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper. I flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
But...
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack let Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault, but I couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. Just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Aw, she's worried about her wife. Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. Don't do anything, Sakura. Hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare
What
you!
is this? I'm okay, really. Just a scratch.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Damn. Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you, exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Someone say Hiro didn't do it. Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. Just a second later. What's going on?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line.
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were the awkward pair. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, no fucking shit she is. Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. Yeah, I wanted to! I wanted to! You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Kyoko, out of everyone, you should be able to talk to because she thinks of things so logically. Yeah, to think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Right?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. Right? No, that's not... But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry. Oh my fucking god.
That's fine.
I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. She's blushing! Huh? Anyways, it's done and over with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you. That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else. What is it you want to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? Their typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. She knows shit. Don't question her. She walked ahead in silence. and in silence I chased her. And eventually we arrived. Ooh. The dressing room? So, the something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him, I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that need alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Oh, okay. Hello. Just a second. Oh, so it's just the two of you. Kyoko and Makoto. Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. Oh god, is everyone else dead? Yeah, right?
What?
Oh. Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I've finished my work? I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else. Okay, so this is why we need to access the data room. To solve the mystery of the school.
That's right.
The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They find you and they... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do
It's for
my
the
best.
sake of everyone else. I won't be afraid. Couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey,
Remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that question even the program creator can answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
Alter Ego is almost like, Mom, Dad, please don't fight over me. And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place.
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. Oh? A room without surveillance camera. Okay, the AV room has one. A music room, pretty sure has it. The secret room? That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. Oh, okay. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move alter ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then. I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Let's get started. Plus, him going into the boys' washroom wouldn't be so suspicious. It's going to be a little cramped for you, alter ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. Closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. Oh, shut up! Shh! You can't talk right now. I'm going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react. Yeah, that was weird.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. What's on the second floor? Pretty sure what's on the second floor. Oh. Do I need to actually just talk with her? Wait, what? Just around here? Maybe? Oh, well, I'm just gonna go up there. Why are you guys at the stairs? What are you doing?
Have you reached that certain age?
Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong floor. What are you doing? The fuck? Anyways, wrong floor. Wait. Yeah, there we are.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. Make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful. I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay. I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. She's so smart. I love Kyoko. Oh, there's paper on the ground. Okay, first we have to find the network cable. You said in here. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Perfect. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect alter ego. I immediately got to work. Pulled the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So, please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold on tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're going to get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends. Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. This is when alter ego dies.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. And there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Kyoko!
What?
So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However...
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. And what should we...
So...
If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego.
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. Someone's bound to die. I'm kinda tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, then he wakes up to death. I had completely dozed off. Place your bets. Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and I pulled me back to the real world. I don't know. Kyoko?
Makoto.
Oh yeah. Makoto, get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me. She was white as a ghost. Sounds like something happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Suddenly, I found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Somebody shoved like a pool cube up someone's ass. Oh, I don't like that I'm not seeing anyone. Makoto, Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door. I hurried to look inside, and when I did... Oh, Sakura. Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in a chair, like she's bowing her head. Oh, Sakura, don't be dead. What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through the window. And I couldn't get the door open. Wait, there's missing bottles on top of here, because that used to be full. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name. But she wouldn't respond. Also, the locker's open. So, what should we do? What are we going to do?
Anyway...
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're gonna force our way in. I just said...
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair.
In other words...
Either way, this door is unlocked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way in. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Sakura! Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom. In the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please hurry! Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung it as hard as I could. I don't know if that would actually work, but okay. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair is pretty heavy, but if I can just push on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. The moment I laid my hands on her, she's cold, isn't she? No. All I felt was cold death. And she's smiling. Could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... yeah.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Aww.
Danganronpa.
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wonder, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. So who did it? I don't know. And after that, and after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we even begun investigation? I don't need to investigate anything because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Jeez, I don't know your power level would increase by that much by just getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right.
File.
Yeah. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're going to ruin that lewd face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
That's kind of what I was wondering. Either Sakura did it to herself, or was it like Monokuma? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words,
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me. Which, thanks God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
hey,
I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So, I don't know who did it, but whoever the Blacken is this time, I owe ya one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Cause, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes someone? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. Yeah, right? Fuck you, Piokia. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Slap him again.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who stands guard this time. Right! I'll do it, because Sakura's usually the guard. Hina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then, Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Well, fuck you.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Actually, I would have I don't know. Not Kyoko. And then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force. You're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let us all in. Just let me. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyways. No, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyways. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're going to go that far, What can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide. So why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
And for those of us still alive, to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, we would want to... Oh, fuck you.
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover this Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. I'm just like looking around the room and seeing so many clues. Better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Victim was Sakura. Time of death was estimated around noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injury were noted. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. So she was poisoned. Monokuma's file number 4.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. I feel like she was probably dying from poison and wanted to bar the door. So, if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. What? Locked room murder? Guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
Whenever you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special methods seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking of the room. Basically, approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push the switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through the gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend to show up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
The fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room?
In other words,
By that I mean there's actually an alternative escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. And you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which one of these 4 choices seems most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figured that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. We do this all for Sakura. Okay. So one thing that's missing. Those were all full. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how did they get,
So...
It's no different from your standard ship-in bottle. You know, where the bottle opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words,
So this is Monokuma's version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Some kind of wrapper. Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help calm her down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really liked them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. I really liked them that much. But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. Now, they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper, yeah. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura's sitting on. Yep, there's more of the bottle. The glass is all red and there are a top and bottom section of the bottle, right? This must have originally been a bottle. Yeah, no shit. Some of the stuff Makoto says. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. So there is a figure missing, but I'm not... It looks like it's the queen, because that's the king. And then we just found the knight. Because it's pawn, bishop. I can't remember what this one's called. It's not tower. Maybe it's tower? Knight, and then there's queen missing. Rook, thank you. Who's my prime suspect so far? I actually have no clue whatsoever. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. Red shards of glass, which probably started out as bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with Monokuma's bottle, right? Shards of glass and Monokuma's figures are evidence of that. I think it's safe to say the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? That doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Because she was barked in the corner? Oh! What are the hands? Huh? The locker's open and they're there on the inside. It's a handprint?
why?
What's the handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust. Alright, time to compare hands.
It's true.
It looks quite fresh too. Say someone was hiding in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here, filled the locker room till the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not possible. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? We saw the locker open. Zombies inside the locker. Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Time to compare hands. Okay. That's done, that's done. We haven't actually looked at Sakura. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. It's obviously evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to Monokuma's file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see traces of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Yeah, she probably got poisoned. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. They were playing in Phasmo lockers. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to the way she died. Okay, I think we've looked at all that there. It's around 1 o'clock right now, according to... Yeah, she died an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? So he would have been distracted, you know? Oh, there's more shit. Hey, it's the protein stuff. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Oh, someone poisoned her protein drink. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loves her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
Wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. Got a label on it that says Chem A2. It reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. What is?
Hey,
See what's scattered around the can? It's glass. Shards of light blue glass. They must be part of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath. Huh. Why does that matter? Oh my god, Makoto, you're dumb. I hate you, Makoto.
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it will become an important clue later on. Important clue? I'm not sure I see how. Can I just slap Makoto? That was a chair. Chair was shoved against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. All the other people in the game think Makoto's smart, and then he exists. And I might be just leaving. Okay, we just gotta talk to people.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. Agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Oh, well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. When I saw her again after that, she told me, she said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon. The Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I had stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Damn. But the fact that she asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with three of them directly.
However,
Well, for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right? Oh my god, Makoto.
Certainly.
They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it says and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. Ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya saying he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Can we just stick a pool cube up his butt? Just double checking if I've missed anything. That's her. Wait, that might be. No, that. Oh god. Same shelf full of magazines. It's all different kinds of magazines here. Oh, that's it, okay. That's the blood. I think we are good except for this. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there is no evidence that the mounting have been tampered with. Only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locker room from inside, not from the outside.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then, you should probably go talk with the people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't
listen
leave.
to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. I feel like Kiro probably went. Okay, I guess I have to press B and not actually press that. Those 2 went back to their rooms. I also want to check the chemistry lab, but they're gonna make me do this first. Oh god, fuck. Toko's room is... No, that's Sayaka's. I bet you Toko didn't actually go. Press the doorbell. After a few seconds...
Who's there?
Most negative aura I ever felt. Aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name.
Hey, Notorious.
Sick to my
Welcome
stomach.
in. How are you doing today?
I was in such a good mood, too.
Oh, shut up, Toko. She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Sakura is dead. My queen. My lovely, lovely queen is dead, and I'm so sad. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
Chadkura! I like that. What do you want? Said you wanted to talk to me about something. Yeah. I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. I don't even know what you're talking about. Yakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with my master too? And I just said too, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit I didn't get the note. Oh. But Oh, you did get the note? What? But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Survivor predictions? Oh, God, I don't know. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? I would believe she didn't go. Well, until I can... Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. That Toko quickly retreated into her room. This is like one case I just clearly have no idea. Wait, no, I need to see him. Press the doorbell. I remember this case had me very stumped. Okay, glad I'm not the only one, Gabs. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How did you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities waken with you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Or told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? When he went up? Oh well. But she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person. Oh my god, he seems like he's lying. And she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. Gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. Then you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Org was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look
I
at
haven't
me.
seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, it looks like I don't have it anymore. Convenient. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hand back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Another candy wrapper. Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again. Shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, it's just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyways, I can't deny that orc asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What's next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again. But on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? I want to go to the chem lab. Yeah, like in this one it seems like pretty much everyone could be in trouble. But I can also see Sakura setting up Hina to do it by accident. Because no one would suspect Hina. And thus she would escape. And Sakura really loved Hina. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. No, fuck you. I hate him. Oh shit. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. Probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step on it. C4? There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right, it could have only been around the time of the incident. That really is when this happened. Must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder. Yeah. Footprints. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. Do you mean me? Oh, kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. I hate this guy so much. Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. A bottle? So how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left this footprint had only business at the leftmost shelf. And came in, went straight for that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. Yeah, pretty much. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No.
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes, since I'll confirm their size for myself. Couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. Let's see. Your feet appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these prints are a really valuable clue. This is gonna be the poison, isn't it? Let's see, what's on the shelf? It's all kind of dietary supplements. Oh, okay, and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit, section A. But there's a C9, huh? But wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled chemical C9. Someone had put that here on accident. So on this shelf is a bunch of B's. It looks like a bunch of chemicals that have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Oh, fuck off. Isn't that kind of harsh? What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
In words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you as well. I didn't even say that. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All these containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I can consider this part of the shelving unit, section B. I don't see anything ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry about the shelf. Byakuya has the most brutal takedowns. Ugh. I know, he's terrible. On this shelf is... Okay. One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. They look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider... yeah. Should try to find out more about this shelving unit. Looks like it's... Okay. A has dietary, B has reagents, and C has lethal chemicals. Well, what concerns me is that in section A there was a bottle labeled from section C. What was the bottle of poison for section C doing to section A? She got fucking poisoned. There's definitely something going on there. I hate Makoto in the investigation part. Oh. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. Should probably take a good hard look at that powder. And it's C4. Looks like the bottle was labeled chemical C4. Also looks like someone left some. Yeah. Based on the positioning of these prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder. It has been added to the truth bulletin. Yeah. We're taking a good look at the chem lab. Yeah. Okay, now we go back to the rec room. Oh, I always think the rec room's on the second floor. It's third floor, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey.
So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hirad told me.
I see.
So, along with Byakuya, they both claiming they didn't go see her. It's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone lying.
Anyway.
Well, I made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazine, and Monokumo's bottle. The three things have relevant new clues. You will do well to look them over one more time. Alright, let's look at my girly goo. According to Kyoko, there's still something to discover from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off to space isn't going to help you figure anything out. I started looking, goddamn. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? I don't wanna. There's no getting around it. Like me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. Is this the kind of thing I've grown used to? Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Yeah, there's the yellow. Her shoes.
Correct.
See that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is a clue number 1. So we can connect her with downstairs.
Hey.
Next is a wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, when instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
It's interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood to either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. I feel like she probably got hit in the head after she was dead. Because she would block those easily. I can't believe she was able to learn all that by just looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Okay. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, and you're sure to find it. I already figured it out. Makoto's dumb. Correlation. Hey, Kyoto, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in their outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. You kind of deserve that, Makoto, so meh.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that is bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment just to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? Experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that's obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then...
Anyways, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. That, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. Took the broom and dustpan and got to work, collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up... sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from a chem lab, so we're going to use it to compare weights. Oh, smart! Seeing if it's just one bottle. Compare the weights of what? Oh my god, Makoto. Pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. So, do you want to do that? So why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It will make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the 2 normal Monokuma bottles. They're about the same. It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figure inside are basically the same. Nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then...
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance that I could have missed some here and there.
So then.
Okay, let's give it a try. It's heavier because it's 2 bottles. The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together.
hey,
I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think it is? It's all on you. Alright, last thing was the rack. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Oh, that's upside down. Huh? This magazine's upside down. Someone put it back that way on accident?
hey,
Something catches your eye. It's important to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked it up and inverted the magazine and flipped through it. It says Toko. This is one of the pages near the center of the magazine. A word had been written out in blood. Bold, bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
It would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their fingers to write it. Dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... It says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy, right? If anything, it makes me much more suspicious.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Yeah, Toko seems way too obvious. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens, we will have to happen in the class trial. No, whatever happens, I have to make something happen. Okay, guys, I have terrible news. I have to go to sleep. I'm gonna have to end the stream here before the class trial. And we'll have to figure out next time. I'm sorry. I want to keep going, but I'm finally getting tired and my sleep's been so messed up. So, thank you all for joining me. This will be on YouTube, and I'll try to stream at a normal time. It's 3 a.m. for you? Yeah, it's 8:30 a.m. for me, and I've not slept. Where's my end screen? So, you guys have a wonderful night. Take care, and I'll see you next time for the class trial to find out what happened to Sakura. Alright, bye-bye.